Hello guys and girls, and welcome to another Wheelie Goood cam chat. I have some news. Apple have decided to develop a brand new patent for the autocorrect feature in iOS. What does this mean? Well, no more embarrassing text messages, no more embarrassing emails to your bosses, and no more annoyance. Yay for development! The revamped version of autocorrect will present a brand new way of letting iPhone users know that senders didn't actually mean to write what they did. Instead, they will be given alternative choices to what they could have meant in a text message or any app we use for written communication. Apple are looking to fix the problem, or at least make it easier, by welcoming more functionality to its autocorrect feature. They have decided to tackle this problem by allowing iPhone users to highlight any words that may have challenged the autocorrect feature, and clicking on that highlighted section will also present alternative words that might have been chosen. This can be used in any app. If you have used dictation in iOS, you will be familiar with the new features coming to autocorrect, because Apple have compared its mechanics to what we are used to with iOS dictation. When you use dictation in iOS, you are presented with certain words underlined in blue in the transcription, and Apple have said the new functionality in autocorrect will be similar in terms of certain words being highlighted in blue. Once you tap on those highlighted words, you are then presented with a number of alternative words. So apparently that is what it's going to be like, but who knows? Subject to change, we'll see. It's expected to be released in this year's WWDC, so in June 2016, maybe later, depending on when the iPhone and iOS 10 is released. I don't think we will see this feature coming to a updated iOS 9. I have no problem with that, to be honest. I can wait because I have used the autocorrect feature before. I have to. It's somewhat compulsory for me because I have OCD. It's always on for me. It has to be said. I mean, it is annoying sometimes, but I'm glad to see Apple paying attention to such a small element of iOS and working to develop a better version of it. So yay! What can I say? Go Apple. But sometimes I'm still not happy with the things you do, Apple. When you do things right, you do things right. as far as your computers and iPhones are concerned. Ace. But everything else is just like meh. In other news, Apple have recently announced to their investors that there is a 10% decline in sales for the first quarter of this year. Slightly worrying, I have to say. And if you watch my previous videos on the subject of Apple, you will know my opinions of their strategy, their business model, marketing. It's up in the air for me, so I'm not really happy with how they are dealing with things, so to speak. The iPhone isn't doing so well in terms of sales, and it's kind of worrying. In all honesty, Steve Jobs' death really affected Apple, and not in a good way. I mean, Tim Cook announced that they have reached a milestone, but it's not something to be celebrated. And I think a lot of people overlook it because Apple are really in deep shit right now. And when he says milestone, it for the first time since 2003, they're approaching rock bottom. It's like a never-ending abyss of hell. Who knows? Even before the iPhone era, this is the first time since 2003 that there has been a drastic decline in sales. 10% for a company like Apple, a multi-billion-dollar company like Apple. 10% is something to think about. You know, it's a lot. And yeah, okay, everything's about money these days, profit, but Apple have changed. They have really changed. They are moving away from its origin and completely leaving behind its roots and doing a 360. Why? I mean, it's pretty obvious why. I mean, like I said, if you watch my previous videos, you will understand why they are in the situation that they are in right now. And it's concerning. I have no idea what Apple will do to come out of this. You know, it's left me speechless, and I don't want to see Apple fade away. I mean, okay, it might not happen now, but in the next 5 to 10 years, Apple may be gone. All because of the decisions that Apple are making in terms of their product line and marketing and the whole business model. It's what the fuck, you know? Why are the iPhone sales so bad? The iPhone and their Mac computers are the only solid products in Apple's line. You know, everything else, the iPad, the infamous Apple Watch, I'm putting them aside. Okay, maybe I'll take Apple TV and put it in the middle, because that's a welcoming addition to Apple's product line. But the iPad, the Apple Watch, especially the Apple Watch, I think it's too soon. We as consumers are not ready to welcome the Apple Watch into our lives. It's way too soon. The OS for Apple Watch, I don't think is fully developed. I think it was released unfinished, incomplete. What else can I say? Hopefully, Apple can take themselves out of this pit and move forward for the better. I hope. We'll see. But I am excited for WWDC this year. Let's see what Apple have to offer in terms of their computers and iPhones. Those are the two products, the only two products that I'm interested in. The rest, I could care less. There we go, guys and girls. We've reached the end of this video. Be sure to stay tuned, because there is plenty more coming to this channel. I will come back to the Final Cut tutorials ASAP, so expect to see them in a future video. That tutorial series will continue, so don't worry about it. If you have been expecting it, it is coming soon, I promise you. And you know that I never break a promise. Stay tuned for more tutorials, unboxings, and let's plays, because I will be starting a brand new series, a brand new Let's Play series for Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. It's coming to this channel. So if you're into gaming, leave this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned, guys and girls, because B isn't going anywhere. Until the next video, signing off.